Hi, my name is Kathryn Rogers, and I'm a senior of the Abilene High Taffy chapter. Ever since I was little, I wanted to help others, but there came a time when I needed help myself. At the beginning of my sixth grade year, I was sexually assaulted by someone very close to me. I became a whole different person. I was super depressed and struggled to do basic tasks. My music teacher, Mr. Walker, gave me an outlet. When I picked up the trombone, all of my worries seemed to disappear. I started excelling in school again, but I was still hurt. Seventh grade year, I started taking that hurt out on myself, pushing people away, refusing to eat, and even self-harming. I knew that I was doing bad, but I couldn't bring myself to care. Then a little light came into my life at the end of seventh grade, a student named Lee who was on the spectrum. I didn't know it yet, but this light would lead me through my darkest times. That summer, I hit an all-time low. I had no desire to be alive, and it showed. I'm not sure what led me to do the following decision, what led me to the following, but it was the best decision I've ever made. On the first day of my eighth grade year, I asked to be a student aide in the special ed classroom. I remember being so nervous, but I walked in and Lee waved at me, and my nerves immediately settled. Any free time I had, I went to Miss Oboski's room, the special ed teacher. She showed me how to lesson plan and taught me how important it is to advocate for her students. We went on field trips and played Special Olympics. On my birthday, I walked into a decorated classroom. Nobody in my friend group had remembered my birthday, and this was super special to me to walk in to kids singing, a cake, and lunch from the teachers. During the Christmas party, I got to spend the whole day with them. We made hot cocoa, exchanged gifts, and watched the movie Elf. I had gained a community that loved me just as much as I loved them. Over the next 2 years of high school, I was a student helper for the special needs classroom. Freshman year, I was in their PE class, and sophomore year, I was in their art and actual classroom. I created a club for people of all abilities and was able to lesson plan for it. We made crafts, did things around campus, and read stories. I used my voice to advocate for those who could not. Junior year, I went back to Miss Oboski's room through the Ready, Set, Teach program, and I learned important skills like how to differentiate lessons to fit each student and how to help each student individually. The idea of being a teacher excites me. I can't wait to teach and advocate for my own students and help them feel truly special. To this day, I still get to see Lee, um, and I can recognize that in my darkest times, he led me to the best thing of my life, which is teaching. I hope to be able to incorporate music and teaching together because music is so important to me. Some of the qualities that I want to show and that have led me to be so passionate. In band with Mr. Walker, we started lessons seventh grade year, and he understood that I needed community more than I needed to learn my music, and that I was already practicing so much outside of my lessons. So a majority of our lessons were spent just talking and making sure that I was doing okay. And then Miss Oboski and her student aides showed me that I could be loved and that you need to love every student equally, and that you need to, like, even if a student is acting out or not being how they would normally be, maybe you need to love them even a little more that day. And they showed me how to do that, and that's why I want to be a teacher. Thank you.